What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. Hope everybody had a great Tuesday. Hope y'all have all had a good start to the week. Hope you're safe, healthy, happy. Just a couple quick updates. Everybody from the 10-day, all of your cards have been shipped out. I added everybody's email when I did the shipping label, so I'm hoping it sent you guys a shipping notification. But anyway, the 20-day order is on its way to Boca, as you know, as of yesterday, and all of the 10-day orders were already shipped out today, so hopefully before the end of this week, everybody will have their 10-day cards back. What's up, Connor? What's up, T-Shaw? What's up, Card? Brad S. I have not forgot about you, buddy. Shuey, what is going on, man? Look at all the flex in the background. I got a good topic tonight. Couple things have made me think about this. What's up, CVC? So there's a couple things that have happened over the past few days that kind of opened my eyes to a couple things. As most of us probably know, there was a LeBron exquisite RPA that sold for $1.8 million. There was a post earlier today about Mookie Betts cards flying up the chain. You know, and I shared a photo of one of our group members that has an insane Mookie Betts collection. A guy that watches this channel that I think is one of the smartest guys in this hobby. And I'll go ahead and pull it up to show you guys. I'm gonna give him a shout out. I never knew he had these cards, but we all know this dude's got big cards. But I want to show y'all. This is Mr. Eliteco throwing up a LeBron Ultimate PSA 10. But let's also look at this, the X-Fractor Chrome LeBron. And if you see here, he purchased this card for $500 several years ago. I know a Chrome Refractor sold recently for $20,000 in a PSA 9. I don't even know what this sells for, but if I had to guess, probably in the vicinity of 50. If the regular refractor is 20,000, you would think this one would be at least 50, being it's out of 220. And to think he bought it for $500, man. Now, I see CVC posted about his return time. I know that's a hot topic right now. But it made me think, and, you know, it made me look at stacks. And this isn't nothing, guys. I have way more back on the shelf, under my feet, and cases that I keep of cards that potentially could have much more value in the future than even what they're at today. And I know we all like to get our stuff back and then we rush to sell them. And one reason I'm on a little bit later tonight is I was just talking with Step Back and Jay Michelin. And I showed them a box of cards that I have that are graded that I'm gonna be putting up for sale. I know we can't hold on to everything, but sometimes instead of rushing to get a card up on eBay or whatever and make a few bucks off of it, maybe we should be patient and think about long-term investment instead of getting them back to make the dollars in today's market. Because I guarantee you, when he bought that X-Fractor Chrome, he never would have accounted for a 5-figure card. I guarantee you, when the person that had that exquisite LeBron, knowing there's 23 of them, would have ever thought they'd get $1.8 million for it. I'm going to be straight honest with you guys. I bought this 5 months ago. And as Samuel said, it's $1,400 plus. I didn't buy it to sell. Never considered selling this. It blows my mind. It keeps going up. This card cost me $225. $225. I bought it to put on my shelf back there, and it's not going anywhere. I'm not selling it. It can hit 10 grand. I'm not selling it. This came in the mail today. I told y'all about this pickup. This came in the mail. I didn't buy this to flip it. I bought this to hold on to it. I know this isn't his most valuable card, but I also know it's not one that there's many of out there, let alone in a pristine. So that's another one. Ovechkin, first ever hockey card we ever purchased. This card has unlimited potential. If he breaks Gretzky's record, who knows what this goes to? Another example. I'm not selling it. This card, I kept getting outbid on the base Kobe's, so I bought this one. I also now own a base Kobe. So, we rush into selling things sometimes. I'm going to show you another card I have here that blew my mind. Do y'all remember me talking about this? It wasn't that long ago. I told y'all the story of how I purchased this card, a week ago? 2 weeks ago maybe? And I told y'all PSA 10s were selling for $1,500. I want to show you something. Because I honestly, I don't pay attention to the prices very often on these. I look them up every now and then, but there's the last sale on this card. $2,553. And I just talked about this card not that long ago. And it was $1,500. There's a 2553. There's a 2326. A 2563. Do you know how much I have invested in that card? Do you know how much this cost me? It cost me negative $80. Negative $80 into this card. I don't have a single dollar invested in to a potentially $2,000 card. I do not have a single dime invested in it. This Kobe Ayers, I paid $400. They're up to about $600 to $800 now. You know, a $9 Shaq, a $30 Griffey, a Gretzky. Yeah, it's a 4.5. I paid $280. I could probably get $400 or $500 if I wanted to sell it. Acuna All-Star stamp. This is in a 9.5. Acuna update. Who knows how Tatis's career will go? Look. Soto pristine, right? Kid's got a bright future. Well, then why would I keep these? I have these kept back because I don't know what the potential for them are. And I'm a Nats fan. I picked the Trout up. Cale Makar, hottest rookie in this class outside of Quinn Hughes. You know, pristine. I could have sold it, but it sits on my shelf. How about this guy? How about this guy? I mean, Tiger Woods, yeah, cheap card, but could go up. This one's went up recently. And then I have these two. Now, this is nothing. I have more in these boxes. My point to this is, guys, I could sell all of that stuff as soon as it comes back. I could put it up, I could sell it, I could auction it, I could put it up for buy it now, whatever. But I'm also going to admit to you guys, about, let's see, about 9 months ago, I probably didn't have but 3 cards that were $100 to $200. Just 9 months ago, I was doing breaks. I was pissing money away, chasing these dream hits. I was hitting a card in a break, selling it because, well, I done spent a couple $100 and I needed to make some of it back. I changed my complete focus. I changed my focus on how I went about the hobby. I started enjoying collecting. I started taking guys that had some value, grading them, selling them that I didn't want, stashing away some, and then I started buying guys I wanted. And look what I have now in 9 months. I work at the same job I did 9 months ago. I make the same amount of money 9 months ago. I haven't gotten a raise in a year and a half at my employment. What I did was I changed how I went about the hobby. And I can't tell y'all the enjoyment of just having them back on that shelf behind me. I have another one over here. I have those 8-foot shelves back there, displaying them. I could sell all of that stuff, you know, but I don't want to. I didn't keep them. I didn't buy them to sell them. None of this that I showed, none of it is for sale, guys. None of it. Now I have a box over there that has, step back, seen my box over next to the door that's slabbed. There's probably 150 to 200 cards in it. I'm willing to let them go. And that money will get used to invest in more guys I want to pick up. This order that we just sent out, at least 75 cards in that order, at least 75. They're getting slabbed and they're getting put away. I get the frustration of wanting to get some of your stuff back to sell, but some of that stuff probably has risen in value. You know, we look at the market today, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up here. I don't know if it'll tell me. Yep, right here. Look at this, guys. June 20th. 1 month ago. 1 month ago, that Lamar Prism was $725. Okay? Then you go on up. Let's find the next one. Here we go. June 21st, 800. Let's see. Trying to see where it boomed. There's one 900 on the 27th. $960 on the 30th. $970. $1,100 on July 2nd. So, in less than 3 weeks, in 19 days, this card has went from $1,100 to $2,500. 3 weeks. $1,100 to $2,500. So what if I 3 weeks ago said I want to sell it? You know, I'd be pissed at myself right now. I'd be so angry if I sold that card. Because A, I'm a Ravens fan. B, it's basically went 2.5x in 3 weeks. I'm just saying, man. It's crazy. So, just don't always look at what it is today. Think about tomorrow. Gary V might say, I don't know, Gary V might say, pick up Trey Lyles, and then this card is $1,000, you know, who knows? You know, just, that's the way this market is going right now. You can't keep up, you can't stay ahead, but what you can do is stash. Anyway, I could say the sky is blue and you could say that it's green, you know. LeBron James could have, you know, broke his hip 10 years ago, but it didn't happen, you know. And now somebody has a $1.8 million card. Just saying. You never know. You can sell too soon. You can sell too late. And, you know, I'll say on this too. And with that exact mentality, I know there's been discussion in the group, and I can't give any. I'm not knocking the program, but about the market movers tool, my feeling with that is if I have that tool, it's only going to piss me off when I look a card up and see I missed the boat. It's not going to tell me that tomorrow, you know, a card is going to go from 100 to 300. It's not going to tell me that. It's going to tell me, hey, ding dong, you should have bought it yesterday. So I don't really get, for me personally, I don't really see a use for it. I'm going to buy what my gut tells me to buy. I'm going to buy what I enjoy. I'm going to buy what I want to stash away. I'm not going to worry about the what ifs. I've sold so many cards. Too early. I've made mistakes. You know, we all do. I've said it before, none of us are Nostradamus. None of us can predict the future. None of us can determine what a card is going to do or not going to do. No software can tell you that. No human being can tell you that. Nobody can tell you that. Personally, it all comes to popularity and internet influencers, and historically cards were based off of performance. So but of course the optics going up. I don't need market movers to tell me that. If the prism went up, then optics going to go up. That's common sense. Anybody that knows anything about sports cards knows if the prism is getting up out of reach, then the optic's going to follow. I don't need a piece of software to tell me that. I mean, that's common sense. And then the Donruss will follow. I mean, it's the market. I don't need something to tell me that. That's kind of why I'm telling you guys right now, you know, remember, a card that may not be much today, you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. So, just refocus, guys. Refocus. It's way easier and less stressful to just sit back and enjoy the hobby. Don't always look at dollars and cents. Don't always look at how much money you can make. Appreciate what you have. None of this was purchased. None of it was purchased with the intent of selling. So, Metal Universe is awesome. Speaking of Metal Universe, and speaking of you guys that love inserts that I've been talking about, how will that look in a tuxedo? I think this is going to look pretty nifty dressed up. That was a $10 card. But anyway, guys, I know everybody won't agree. I know some people are mainly in the hobby to sell, and that's your choice. I'm not going to tell you not to. Do what you want to do. Do what you enjoy. But when you look back on things you sold, remember the what ifs. Hell, let's do a perfect example, guys. I'll do a perfect example. Let me find the most recent sale. Alright, here we go. Do you see this card? $2,250, right? I'll just tell you, I sold one. Market movers didn't tell me it was going to be $2,000, or I might have held on to it. I got $800 for it. I got $800 for it. It is what it is. I can't go back in time and get the card back, and I damn sure ain't paying $2,000 for it. So, that's a perfect example. I sold that one, and I sold a green and a 10, and I made $1,500. 2 cards paid for all of the boxes that I bought. I was happy with that. So, it's a perfect example. You know, you sell today, you'll regret tomorrow. So, that's all I'm going to say. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm just sharing info. I want everybody to do what you want to do. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to tell you who to buy, what to buy, who to keep, who to sell. You guys have to do your own thing. And make your right decisions. But remember, not every piece of cardboard that comes back in a piece of plastic is smart to sell right away. And that's the best advice I can give you. People have told me, sell, sell, sell. And I'm not. I could buy a hell of a lot of cards right now if I sold that, but why? I enjoy the ones I have. So, also with the whole Mookie Betts thing, it's pretty funny because I swear I talked about that card about a week or 2 weeks ago, and said it was a good buy. But who am I to say Mookie Betts is a good buy? Because, you know, I'm just the guy sitting here talking about a good player who's won an MVP and could potentially win the World Series. I'm not a guy with 8 million followers that has an influence on the hobby. um, but it's funny. I know for a fact I talked about that card about a week or two ago, and here we are, blowing up. I haven't seen much on that, Connor. Right, I'm not saying hold on to everything CVC. I'm not saying that at all. Let me see if I can show you guys. This is all for sale. But that's what I'm talking about. Some of that stuff is from my first order. I've never even listed it. Um, I just keep stashing stuff. um, Maybe one day it'll go up by the time I get around to selling it. But there's a lot I don't have for sale. I actually can't show you guys because my cord isn't long enough of everything I have stashed. But um, anyway, just please, guys, think about your future potential and just enjoy your cards. Don't always look at them as a dollar. Look at them for future. Look at them, find a player you like, or whatever. Look at that Mookie collection, man. I guarantee that dude isn't dumping that Mookie collection. If he does, I would be shocked. And them cards have exploded, but I guarantee he doesn't dump them. And there's a lot of money that he has in that collection. It's very, very impressive. So, find guys, basically, I guess what I've been trying to say this whole time, find people that you're willing to buy to let go. But also find people that you can keep for the future. That would be my best advice to you. I don't blame you one bit, CVC. Let me know, Ground Zero. I'll check it out. I try to hit channels up a lot now when I'm at work so I can listen. Because I don't get a lot of time in the evening to check and watch everything. But I do try to listen to as many as I can at work. Should we? I don't think he will, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think that dude will. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to the recent events, the Mookie Betts explosion, and seeing seeing that collection, seeing what Nolan had with those two LeBrons, hearing about that $1.8 million LeBron, it kind of made me sit here and think, you know, I've been stashing cards away, and I have a better collection than I have probably had ever in my life. And I don't have a bunch of autos and stuff like that. I have just cards I enjoy. CVC, you're gonna have to. We'll post a thread when it comes time for that. Um, I'll just have to be reminded. We'll ask everybody. Because if you tell me right now, by the time they get back, I'm gonna ask again. I'll just be awesome. I'll just be honest with you. I'm going to ask again when they come back because I don't expect them to be back next week. Just putting it that way. It's going to be a while. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. I'm sorry if I ruffled any feathers or bothered anybody with this, because that isn't what this is about, man. This is to try to help you guys and, just give some advice of not telling you what to do with your stuff, more so just trying to help refocus instead of looking at dollars and cents and what something's selling for today. That's all this is about. It's at the end of the day, it's your stuff. If you want to sell them right away, that's definitely, your choice. If you want to hold stuff, that's your choice. But just always remember, have fun. Just have fun, guys. But hit me up, CBC. You know where I'm at, man. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Base cards, veterans. If it's a star player, I keep them. If it's not, I stash them. I stash them away. Sometimes I use them for packing if I ship something raw. Just depends. We haven't opened anything in a while, so our base card pileup isn't really that big right now. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great night. I do appreciate all of you. I do enjoy talking to all of you, whether we agree, disagree, have some banter. At the end of the day, man, we're all in the same hobby. We all have the same love and passion for cards, and we all are sitting here discussing the same exact thing, and we don't have to agree on everything. That's what makes this a hobby and what makes us all unique. So, I hope you all have a great night. Please stay healthy. Please stay safe. And until the next video, I'm out.